slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
All right, y'all, we're here, we're live. You're watching Buster Unmasked, and yes, we're running just a tad late. We had a few little technical difficulties, but we got them figured out, and we're here now. Y'all know the routine. Like this video, share this video, go to Buster H.R. Johnson on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you'll know when new content's out. Look, guys, I don't really know what to do about this show tonight. I'm a little nervous, man. My guest tonight is a true monster. And we're going to get him on in just a second. But before we do, I want to promote my upcoming podcast. I've added a few, so be sure you check out towards the end.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
All right, y'all, you seen it right there. Got some real cool podcasts coming up. That's through April. I've still got a couple I'm going to add. Then I'm going to kick into May. Got some real cool ones. You need to check it out tonight, though. Look, my guest tonight is making his way to Marianna, Arkansas this Saturday night for APW. It's the Rudder. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm a little nervous about tonight. I don't know how this is going to go. I do know this. Everybody in APW better grab hold of their souls, because in this guy's world, no souls matter. And I bring to you the one and only Soultaker. Soultaker.
That's right. You got me, the one, the only, the demon of fear, the Soultaker.
Man, you're making your way to Marianna, Arkansas now. How long a trip is that for a guy like you, man? Where are you based out of? Hell, maybe?
I come from the Cantrell Funeral Home. Every town, every city, every state has a Cantrell Funeral Home, which I reside from. So when I make my debut there, that boy better be ready, because I'm going to take his soul, and I might just make my presence known more in the future there.
So here's the thing. I'm around the Memphis Mid-South area, and about, I want to say maybe not even quite a year ago, I seen you made a show down in Memphis. So how did that go for the Soultaker, man?
I'll tell you this. You should ask the victim that came to his demise when he took on me. You should ask him what grave site that he's buried at, because it was good for me, bad for him.
So let me ask you this, man. Sounds like you're all about business. Can we learn a little bit about the Soultaker today?
Can you learn something?
Can you smarten us up a little bit about the Soultaker? Well, how you became the Soultaker?
Well, let me go back to the beginning of this podcast, because you did messed up when you introduced me. You got to say my name correctly.
Smarten me up, man. I didn't mean to do that, dude. I'm sorry.
Okay, give me another introduction.
So tell me what I messed up.
Announce me one more time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the man who says no souls matter, the one and only Soultaker.
It's the nigga taker.
Ah, see, hold on. I actually seen that, and I was wondering if look, we had technical difficulties. I couldn't get you on here. We had to go straight live. And you can say that, but obviously I can't say that, but I did see something about that. And
what did you see? What did you see?
I seen a post on Facebook a while back of you standing by another guy, a white guy, I'm thinking, if I remember right, and that was the caption. So talk to me about this. How did you become that, man?
All right, I'll tell you that after you announce me correctly.
So you want me to say it?
Trump is the president, right? So you have the right to say it.
Oh, man. Look, so you're going to put me on the spot, huh?
That's right.
So what happens if...
You are the host, Mr. Johnson. So you got to introduce your guest correctly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here, right now. I bring to you the one and only Nigga Taker.
Nigga Taker.
I don't put the R on it, dude. I don't put the R on it.
No, it's not an R. But I am also known as the Hard R Superstar.
Oh.
So it's Nigga Taker.
All right, Nigga Taker. Johnny Dodson, don't be hitting me up. You heard it. I was forced to say it. My soul was at stake, man. So I got you introed, man. I'm worried about my soul now. Like I said, you're a scary guy. Let's just start like this. How tall are you, man?
You want to know how tall I am?
Yeah, man. You're a wrestler.
Are you going to be at the show next week?
I'm actually not going to be there, man. I wish I could be there, man. I'd like to see you live and in person. But now I'm scared.
You want to see the nigga taker live and in person?
I think everybody does, man. I think a lot of people in and around Marietta are looking forward to your debut in APW, dude.
Well, I'll tell you this. I am 6'2.5", and I weigh 6'6".
You're a heavy guy, man. That's heavy in a bunch of different ways.
You can say that, Mr. Johnson.
So let me ask you this. Since you go by a whole different name, why do you even have the Soultaker? Why do you even go by the Soultaker?
I prefer Caucasian people to pronounce me by that name.
By the Soultaker?
No, Johnson, the nigga taker.
Man, I'm feeling like we're gonna get canceled off of this motherfucker fast, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like time we're through here, I'll be shut off. I feel like YouTube's about to hit the button on us right now, man. You know you can't have a white dude saying that. You forced me to do that.
You're in the South, right? They say it all the time.
I don't think you know the modern South, maybe like you think you do, man. It ain't quite like that anymore. And look, I'll be honest with you. I'm 51 years old now, so I kind of growed up where that transition. That's not really that big a thing around here anymore.
So people don't have no problem. So why was it a problem for you to say it at first?
It's a problem. Look, it ain't a problem with me. I'll be honest with you. It's a word, and I think everybody ought to have the right to say any word they want to, but it's society.
So let me ask you this, Buster. If you're going into your local store and you see a man of color stealing, I'm sure you're going to say, "What's that nigga doing? He's stealing." Would you say something like that?
I wouldn't say that at all. I try not to see color, to be honest with you. I'd have said more like, hey, that dude's stealing.
So you wouldn't say that nigga is stealing.
And then if the police came in and they asked me, I would say, hey, and they wanted a description because police need description. If your car got stolen, you'd have to tell them what color it was. I'd say it was a black dude. When they asked me, well, what was the race? I'd say it was a black dude stealing. If it was a black dude stealing. You said that, I didn't.
You just said it.
No, you said if I seen a black dude stealing.
You just said it now.
Man, you trying to twist my words around?
No, because you said it.
I feel like we're kind of getting off on left field over here. This is a wrestling podcast, not a race podcast.
Well, let's get to the fact of the matter.
And the fact of the matter,
Buster Unmasked.
The fact of the matter is you're a big, bad professional wrestler. You're making your debut in Marietta, Arkansas for All Pro Wrestling. And this is a great company to work for around here. One of the best companies around our area. You're going against a guy by the name of Austin Wrathchild. Are you familiar with Austin whatsoever?
I am just familiar with the size of him and the size he needs to go in a body bag when I'm done with him. Then after I take his soul, all his family members that may be in attendance can witness him for the very last time.
Man, I feel like you're taking Austin Wrathchild a little lightly. I know you collect souls, man. I know you're a big bad guy, but this is a competent dude in the wrestling ring. He's a talented professional wrestler.
And he's also a scared dude.
So you think he's scared?
He's going to be looking into the eyes of the demon of fear, the Soultaker, a.k.a. the nigga taker, hard R superstar, whatever people would like to call me.
I will tell you this, I love that. I love the hard R superstar. I can't deny that. I dig that, and if it was a more open society, here's the thing. It's a travesty that you can't say a word. It just is. You can pretty much say anything you want to me and you're not going to offend me. You can talk about my mama, my grandma. You can talk about this and that. You can talk about dead people in my family. You can call me a cracker. I don't care about none of that because none of it means nothing to me. And I feel like society ought to be a little more free. It's like music. There's so much music out here, and that word is in a lot of music. But yet, when white people are listening to this music, they expect us not to sing it. And we don't. So what's your thoughts, man? You reap souls. What's your thoughts on society as a whole, man? I feel like we're in the end times, and I feel like, man, maybe you're like it says, fear the reaper. Maybe you're part of the end times, and that's your job out here reaping souls. Is there criteria for souls you reap, or is any soul gain?
I'll just tell you this, Buster. When I was living, I was working in a funeral home. The funeral home got overpopulated with bodies. I was an innocent employee that worked at Cantrell Funeral Home. All of a sudden, I went crazy. Didn't know where to store the bodies. It wasn't enough caskets to put the bodies inside of them. So a lot of the bodies, I put them in walls in the funeral home. A lot of family members did not want their loved ones cremated, so I cremated them I cremated all of them, just about. There was body parts throughout the funeral home that I forgot to get rid of. Then the day of the funeral, people wanted to see about their loved one. Then the police investigated me, trying to find out what happened to the bodies. So all the families of the victims that I got rid of, that I cremated, they set me on fire. They came and killed me. So now I'm back to take the souls of the living who tortured me when I was dead. And I'm going to take it out on every superstar wrestler that ever stepped in the ring with me. I'm going to inflict serious pain upon them. There's nowhere to run when you mess with me.
I feel like I'm in a horror movie almost, man. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I'm in a horror movie, and I'm starting to get a little scared for everybody at APW and everybody in Marianna, Arkansas. You got your shovel with you. There's a lot of there's a lot of places around Marianna, Arkansas to bury bodies. I'll say that. I'm from around there. I know personally. There's a lot of places you can bury a body around there. And so I think you're going to have plenty of space. I don't think that it's going to quite be as easy as you seem to think it will be, though.
So are you doubting me, Buster?
I'm not doubting you, but I feel like maybe you're doubting the talent
You
at APW.
you don't have no confidence in me. You should look at all the people that I destroyed throughout the years. Their careers have been shortened when they took on me. I am nothing to play with.
Well, look,
There
we're
is
all.
no one, no one can handle the demon of fear, the Soultaker. Look at the dirt on here. I was burying a body as we speak in these haunted halls.
So I'll be honest with you, Soultaker. I didn't know you was in the middle of taking care of bodies and souls. So I feel like what we're gonna do, man, you kind of got me worried about my soul, man. I feel like we're gonna close this interview out, dude.
Why do you want to close it out?
You want to keep it open? I tell you what, I
Because
had more questions, but you seem like you was.
I'll tell you this, Buster. I got half the body almost in the ground. I'm not going to show you what I'm doing because I'm sure there's quite a few people that's going to be looking at this, and it could be somebody that they know or you may know that I'm putting in the ground. So ask your questions. Let's
Okay.
continue this.
All right. So you got a long list of victims in the pro wrestling business. Name me off some of these guys that you've laid to waste, laid to rest.
You want to know some of the guys that I laid the rest?
Some of these professional wrestlers, man, we need to know your credentials, dude.
I'm not going to do that. You're just going to have to go to the Instagram, Evil Soultaker. Look at the people. Look at the superstars that came to their demise courtesy of my choke slam called Air No Souls Matter. When I take my opponent in the air, I go in the air with them and slam them hard down into the mat, and their soul jumps right out of their body, and I become more powerful. Every time I take a soul, I become more powerful. All of a sudden, tattoos of them appear on my body. Their souls, they be trying to escape, but it's like, I gotta kill them off. I gotta kill them off to make sure their soul is not leaving my body. Because how do I eat the souls? I eat all the souls. It makes me powerful. It makes me stronger. It makes me very, very unstoppable. So when I make my debut, that boy better be ready. That boy better get all the rest he can get. He better do all the training that he can do throughout this week, because this is his final week walking the planet Earth.
Man, I'm going to be honest with you. You kind of remind me of a guy. Guy been around probably 30, 40 years now, dude. A little similar. Some of your things are similar, but I do like where you're coming from, man.
And who is this guy you're talking about?
Well, I'll be honest with you. His last name's Taker too, man. I think you know who I'm talking about
Do
just as well as I
I
do.
look like Mark Calloway? Mark Calloway didn't come out with a shovel. When I come out to the ring, I do not wear a hat. I have a shovel. Mark Calloway had a manager that came out with an urn where he got his powers from. I say no souls matter. He says rest in peace. I am a nigga. He is a cracker. We are different.
So what makes y'all different? Other than the urn, the manager, and the hat.
The only thing is this. He's an undertaker. I am a soul taker. The original soul taker, aka the Godfather, saw me and he passed the torch over to me. And now I am the soul taker. I am the demon of fear. I am not the Undertaker. There can be some type of similarities. Yes, the Undertaker, Mark Calloway, is well respected. I give him that. If we was to ever step in the ring, I'm sure he will give me a run for my money. I'm going to always respect Mark Calloway for what he's done in this business. You might as well say we could be related. He's a taker, I'm a taker, but I am a nigga taker.
So you mentioned he got his power from the urn. Where do you derive your power from?
I get mine from the souls of the living.
So who do you work for, man? Do you work for the devil himself?
The devil works for me.
Now I am scared. I really am scared. And I am worried about my soul, man.
I am the devil on two legs that's walking this green earth. I am the man that knows what's going on around here. All the evil that is happening on this earth is because of my presence. The only thing I gotta say, you gotta be on team Soultaker. Because if you're not on my team, you are going against me.
Can you be trusted? You don't sound like if no souls matter, then it don't sound like you could be trusted. It don't sound like it'd be a smart move to be on your team.
As long as I get the soul in the end, that's all that matters.
So let me ask you this. How long have you been collecting souls?
I've been collecting souls for a little over 20 years.
A
I'll
lot of
just tell you
souls.
that.
A lot of
That's
souls. A
right.
lot of souls right there.
That's right. Lots of funerals. Lots of poor innocent people came to their demise courtesy of me.
So talk to me about the very first soul you ever reaped. What did it do to you? How did it make you feel when you took that first soul?
That first soul I took happens to be a female.
Was it your wife?
No,
Your
it was
mother?
a first blood match. But you
So
know
you re
you want to know how did I win?
Tell us.
She was on her period. She bled first. So I won automatically.
I got a pop for that one. I love that. That right there. So you're a soul taker, but you got I mean you're kind of a funny guy too, man. I like that, man. You ain't it don't sound like you always this serious, man. Does the soul taker have a lighter side?
Do I have a whiter side?
A
Yes, I
lighter
do.
side.
You said whiter side.
You heard
I'll
lighter
just tell you
side.
this. I have a skin condition called vitiligo. Every year my skin gets darker and blacker. It's the opposite of Michael Jackson.
And that's why it's called revitiligo.
It's vitiligo.
It's the first time I've heard of that one, man. I'll be honest with you. You
So
got
the
me on
soul
that one.
taker is actually a Caucasian male with vitiligo.
And so you're really a Caucasian, and you out here just saying the N word just anywhere you want to, man.
Because it was a bunch of niggas that burned down the funeral home.
Man, it sounds a lot like Freddy Krueger, to be honest with you.
No, but it sounds more like me, the soul taker.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned the Soultaker and the original Soultaker because I was wondering whether I was going to bring that up or not. Because for the people who may not know, that may be too young, the Godfather, before he was the Godfather, before he was Kama Mustafa, before he was Papa Shango, he was the Soultaker. And you say he actually blessed you with this gimmick.
Last weekend, we ran across each other. And sometime last year, we ran across each other. He showed Mark Calloway my stuff, and it actually popped Mark Calloway.
Now, see,
But if you want to see a video of me and the Godfather, check out the Instagram Evil Soul Taker, and you'll see the video. as he interrupts my promo and offers me a joint.
I was just fixing to say that, man. You buddies with the Godfather. You got to be into the sticky icky. So, does the Soultaker indulge?
It makes me, should I say, more evil if I
And
indulge.
everything works backwards for you. You got the revitiligo. Weed makes you more evil. Where most people it mellows them out. Hey, this is
But I'll tell you this, Buster. I have an addiction to cocaine.
been there, done that.
I was in a match with cocaine,
Ah, I've seen this dude, man. I've seen it.
and he defeated me because cocaine is one hell of a drug. Nobody can defeat cocaine. So after he choke slammed me, I picked up the cocaine to see what the hell was it, and I tried it, and I became a little bit addicted to it. And all of a sudden, it makes me more powerful. It
Man,
makes me want to find a drug dealer, take all their drugs, take their soul, and leave.
Man, if this was 25 or 30 years ago, me and you'd be best buddies because while you was reaping their souls, I'd be reaping their coke, and man, we'd smoke. I wasn't a snorter, I was a smoker, so we'd rock that shit up and smoke it right there. I can imagine the Soultaker cracked out, the jaw just working 90 miles an hour, that shovel dirt just fucking flying, man. Bodies, I bet you could reap what, 30, 40 souls an hour when you doped up, right?
Who knows how many souls I can take? But if I was to get a hold of that again, oh, you never know what can happen.
So are you a snorter or a smoker?
I eat it.
Damn. You know that really ain't good for you. You know that, right?
You don't tell me what's good or what's not good.
Oh man, you got to get that little beaker and you got to put your little baking soda in it, put a little bit of powder in it, a little heat to it, shake it a little bit, stir it around. When it starts forming, drop it in a little cool vat of ice or drop a little ice cube in it. You watch that little rock form, man. Dump it off.
Did you just call me a coon?
I didn't say nothing about coon.
So
you're hearing things. I think you cracked up right now, man. You hearing
now
shit.
You're calling me a cracker.
No, I said you're cracked up, man. I think you've been hitting the powder because you're hearing things, dude. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You might need a rehab.
Cracker.
You might need a rehab, man. The Soultaker might actually need a rehab. Maybe you need to check into that WWE policy, man.
WWE? What's WWE?
Well, I'm assuming that's where you would like to be, is in the WWE, because if you're a professional wrestler, the WWE is the place you need to be.
WWE can handle the nigga taker.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, man. Look, I used to go as the Hellraiser in a lot of places. They wouldn't use the Hellraiser either, so I don't think that's going to go. But I think the Soultaker, other than I don't know. I wouldn't even assume they had that copyrighted, probably because that was a Memphis thing with the Godfather. When he hit WWE was Papa Shango. So, I mean, I like the gimmick, dude. I like the character, man. I think you'd be perfect for WWE.
Well, you never know where I can end up in. But there was another man who participated in the World Wrestling Federation. And now he's a monster himself. And we were the tag team champions in a company called the Insane Wrestling Revolution. Me and PCO we were unstoppable. We may have to team up again somewhere else because he's alive and I take the souls. All monsters matter.
Man, that's a hell of a tag team right there. I will admit that. You and PCO, that's one hell of a force to be reckoned with in the wrestling ring. There ain't no doubt about that. I bet y'all strike fear in a lot of people when they see y'all together.
And that's the great thing about it. Strike fear. When somebody lays a punch or a kick in, and I look at them like they're crazy, you better run.
I want to run right now, and we ain't even in the same state, man. I'll be honest with you, man. I want to just jump up and run right the hell out of here, dude. You done scared the shit out of me. Uh, I think we would
Well,
get along on some aspects. Some aspects we might not. But I think you're going to find out that APW this Saturday is not going to be the cakewalk that you think it is, man. A lot of talented guys down there, not just Austin Wrathchild. Hell of a promotion to work for. I think you'll be pleasantly pleased with the company itself when you get there, man.
well, we will see how it goes because once I make a successful debut, I got my eyes on the entire roster that's going to be there because not only I want the souls, I want the gold.
And that's what it's all about in the wrestling business. It's not even about the souls, it's about the gold in that squared circle.
But I'll
So
just
look,
tell you this, Buster, the Soultaker is moreover when I do not have a belt. I am sweet without a championship. The belt just make me more supreme, more superior, more powerful, more deadlier.
I don't know if you could get any more deadlier, man. I'll be honest with you. It sounds like you're pretty deadly. Let me ask you this. Does the Soultaker have any kind of social media or anything he needs to plug?
Just go look up The Real Soultaker on Facebook, Instagram. It's Evil Soultaker. And that's all you need to know. And plus, if anybody want a personal message from me, look the Soultaker / Nigger Taker up on Cameo because I do supply videos to my fans out there who want me to cut a promo, wish somebody happy birthday, anything that they can think of that they want me to say because you can't cancel the demon of fear, the Soultaker, the Nigger Taker, because I offend the living.
Man, let me tell you something. I want to thank you so much. It has been my pleasure. I'll say this. Been a wild ass interview, man. Probably the wildest one I've ever done. But I've had a blast doing it, man. Had a real blast doing it. Do not come looking for my soul. I'm going to tell you that now. Go on to Mariana, reap all the souls you can. They got plenty of space to bury bodies, but don't come reaping Buster H.R. Johnson's soul, man. I'd appreciate it. We had a good little interview here, man. Now I'm going to let you get back to burying bodies, my friend.
And before we leave, Mr. Johnson, thank you for having me on here. And thank you for calling me the name that I told you to call me, which is the Nigger Taker, the Hard R Superstar. And this Saturday, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, no souls matter.
Wow, what can I say, folks? That is the wildest, Wildest Buster Unmasked I think I've ever done, man. We went to some places that I really didn't expect us to go. Crazy ass show, crazy ass dude, but he's a badass professional wrestler at the end of the day. And you better hope he don't come wound up on the cocaine, man. I'll just tell you that right now. You better hope he don't show up wound up on the cocaine. Guys, I thank everybody for tuning in. I want to promote my podcast one more time, and then I'll let all y'all get out of here.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
All right, guys, you've seen the podcast. Be sure to check them out. Going to be a busy week. Tuesday night, I'm back 7 p.m. with the new era, Tavon Jordan. Don't miss that. Then I'm back Wednesday night at 7 p.m. with the pretty boy Doug Masters, man. We're going to talk about Puerto Rico, Portland, Memphis, and everything in between. And then Thursday night, I got the Last Dragon Draco. You don't want to miss that one. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I really appreciate the Soultaker, and y'all take it easy till Tuesday.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.